In the realm of cinema, the debate over representation and diversity has long been a focal point, gaining even greater traction in contemporary discourse. As the world evolves, so too does the cinematic landscape, reflecting and refracting the complexities of our collective consciousness. Within the ever-changing landscape of society, esteemed film lists like the Sight and Sound poll reflect a dynamic evolution. These lists are not static, they are molded by the evolving societal contexts, shifting audience expectations and changing critical perspectives. The 2022 poll marked a significant departure from previous editions due to a major shift in its methodology. Sight and Sound expanded its reach, nearly doubling the number of participants polled from 846 to 1,639. This diverse pool now includes not only critics but also programmers, curators, film archivists, and academics. From its establishment in the 1960s to the present day, Sight and Sound have consistently sought to disrupt what is perceived as the film orthodoxy and elevate marginalized voices within the industry. The headline-grabbing revelation of the 2022 poll was the rise of director Chantal Akerman's Jeanne Dielman. The film made its debut on the Sight and Sound poll in 2012, ranked at number 36. However, its ascent to the number one spot in 2022 sent shockwaves through the industry. This achievement not only highlights the film's continuing relevance, but also symbolizes a broader trend towards recognizing and celebrating underrepresented voices in cinema. The 2022 poll witnessed a remarkable surge in films directed by women, marking a turning point in the poll's history. For example, Claire Denis' Beau Travail, which debuted in 2012, soared from a tie for the 78th place to number 7 on the 2022 list. Alongside this, 11 films from female directors made the Sight and Sound Top 100, up from just 2 films 10 years ago. This shift underscores a growing recognition of the artistic contribution of female directors and their impact on shaping the cinematic landscape. The top 100 films in the 2022 Sight and Sound poll reflect this shift in perspectives, as alongside classic favorites like Vertigo and Citizen Kane, we've seen an influx of diverse voices from Toko's Story and In the Mood for Love to Patha Panchali and The Battle of Algiers. Each film offers a unique lens through which to explore themes of identity, belonging, and cultural heritage. Previous Sight and Sound polls were predominantly dominated by white male perspectives, and the 2022 edition continues this trend. However, there are notable acknowledgements of filmmakers outside traditional norms, marking a positive shift. As we look ahead to the 2032 Sight and Sound list, there are valid concerns. Will there be a shift in the opposite direction? Will the legacies of films like Jeanne Dielman be affected? What if, in the 2032, Jeanne Dielman falls from number 1 to a lower rank? Will people then question its worthiness of the top spot? The current results are praised by the BFI, but could this sentiment backfire in the next poll? It's essential to consider how these choices will resonate in the future. Navigating this dilemma circles back to the concept of orthodoxy, a principle the BFI has long contested. If Sight and Sound aims to disrupt the film canon, challenging what is considered the norm, then does submitting a list reflecting the past become unorthodox? Conversely, does shaking things up establish a new orthodoxy?
I think it's important that they continue what they're doing. They should keep expanding their pool of contributors to include people from diverse backgrounds, races, genders, and cultures. The poll results should reflect as many viewpoints as possible. However, I think it would be important not to openly advocate for participants to challenge the canon or shake up the establishment. The poll should speak for itself. If the BFI is recruiting a diverse range of viewpoints, the results will naturally represent that diversity. That way, the results will be free from any suspicion of institutional tampering or influence.